Enable Travels presents Udaan Idol in association with Blind Dream, NIE PVD Dehradun and Mitra Jyoti. This event is organized by Radio Udaan.
जी हाँ दोस्तों, तो अब समय आ गया है उड़ान आइडल की ओपनिंग सेरेमनी में आपको मिलवाने का एक स्पेशल गेस्ट से। जी हाँ, नेवल ट्रैवल प्रेजेंट्स उड़ान आइडल इन को एसोसिएशन विद ब्लाइंड ड्रीम, NIE PVD देहरादून और मित्र ज्योति बेंगलुरु। नेवल ट्रैवल क्या है, इसको किसने लॉन्च किया, इसको लॉन्च करने का क्या मकसद था, ये सारे सवाल आपके जहन में होंगे। तो इन सभी सवालों को सॉर्ट आउट करने के लिए हमारे साथ है अनेबल ट्रैवल के हेड मिस्टर डेबलिन सर, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है उड़ान आइडल की ओपनिंग सेरेमनी में।
गुड इवनिंग दानिश, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम फाइन सर, हाउ आर यू?
ऑल वेल, ऑल वेल.
So Devlin sir, a little bit about yourself. We want to know, listener wants to know about yourself.
I'm based in Bombay. Enable Travel is headquartered in Bombay. I head the business. I have been part of corporate life for over 20 years. Have always been a traveler. I also have a deep passion for adventure, so I climb mountains, I river raft, I go mountain biking. But along with that, travel runs very deep in me, and which is why sometime back before Enable Travel happened, I also launched Lonely Planet in India. I launched Top Gear in India. If your listeners are aware of Lonely Planet, the brand is a very well-known global brand. Travel brand. Top Gear is a very well-known brand on cars and bikes. So I've always had travel in me, and then finally I got a chance to launch Enable Travel in India. It's a very, very special brand. Very special product.
Exactly. And we would like to congratulate you that you have initiated this project for person with disability. So first of all, sir, we want to know, listener wants to know that why did you launch Enable Travel, and when did you get it that I should launch it for person with disability?
That's a very long story why we launched it. But we always knew people with disabilities have always wished to travel. And we do not actually look at them, as disabled individuals. We look at them as normal people like everyone else there is. And like everyone else, even they have the same dreams, the same aspirations. They wish to travel the country, they wish to travel abroad. People with disabilities abroad, they wish to come to India as well. So keeping all this in mind, it was important that India finally has a platform where all solutions, travel solutions are given to those who are visually impaired, blind, those who cannot speak, cannot hear, those who are on wheelchairs. And these really are the four disability types that Enable caters to and addresses. So that was the reason why we started, and we launched earlier this year on 16th of March in Delhi. It was a very, very big launch. The Minister of Tourism, Dr. Mahesh Sharma, was the chief guest that evening. We had the press secretary to the President of India who also attended, a lot of ambassadors, council generals, state tourism board heads. So very well attended evening, and it's been today we are the 76th day since launch. As you can see, I'm actually keeping track of every day that goes past and how much we've managed to achieve so far. So Enable really is India's first accessible holiday specialist. We launched with 15 cities in March 16th. And the best part of Enable is it's been made by the disabled for the disabled. Such a product has not existed before. So it's very difficult, listeners, it's very difficult for an able-bodied person to actually go ahead and create a platform like this, because an able-bodied person will never look at life the way a disabled person looks.
Devlin sir, we want to understand this. Are you providing only services, or are you just arranging the trip, or people are there to guide them?
It's an end-to-end platform that we have. Not only do we have itineraries and packages that you can select and choose, but along with that, depending on your personal requirement, we also provide specialized help. We provide sign language specialists. We provide guides. We provide specialized equipment as and when whatever is required, based on the trip that you're going out on. So it's an end-to-end solution. Everything is provided.
So now I want to know today's opening of Udaan Idol. So this is also a big event and first time happening in the internet radio. So you are the main sponsor of this event. So we want to know that what went through your mind that you selected Udaan Idol, and we also thank you for being our sponsor as well.
Oh, my pleasure. It's really our pleasure. Enable's pleasure to be part of this. Enable Travel's pleasure to be part of such a wonderful initiative that has been undertaken. And I do believe is the first of its kind in the country as well. So we, as a brand, we always like to be on the forefront of such initiatives. And since Enable Travel is championing the cause of disability in India, it has to be part of such wonderful ground events and initiatives that happen. So that's one of the reasons why Enable Travel is the main sponsor for Udaan Idol.
So sir, a lot of listeners wants to know if they want to know more about, and if they want to contact for their queries, how can one reach? Is there any toll-free number, or is there any email?
Yes, I mean the easiest way to reach out, of course, is to go to the website. It's www.enabletravel.com. It's a fully accessible website, so people who have vision impairment can easily access it and find out all the details that there are listed. You have email IDs that you can reach out to. It's contact@enabletravel.com if you want to reach out with specific queries. We also have a toll-free number listed on the website as well, and of course we are very visible on Facebook, and I would definitely recommend everyone, all listeners of Radio Udaan, to actually log on to and follow Enable Travel on Facebook and on Twitter, because you get an idea of what we really are doing, and the kind of engagement and interest. And
yeah, sure. You have a lot of viewers, followers on Twitter as well.
Our toll-free number, if people are interested, is 1-800-266-8002. I'll repeat that: 1-800-266-8002.
Devlin sir, I want to know what is the response of the people so far.
Response has been, it's very early days. It's like I mentioned, it's the 76th day since launch. But response has been very encouraging, and over 76 days, we've managed to send out 104 passengers, and passengers who are very interested to go abroad, travel within India as well. So encouraging signs for Enable, and as the days go by and people get to know about us, I'm sure more and more people will want to venture out, and this is something that I would really urge, and something that I'd like to tell Radio Udaan's listeners, that do not hold back anymore, because Enable Travel is here. You just need to tell us that you want to travel, and then we'll take it over from there, and you will travel and have a great time with us. So please remember that. So head out, pack your bags, and you can have a great time.
Devlin sir, as you earlier mentioned, you have selected 15 cities as per now. So I want to know, is it in? Are you providing your services in abroad, or initially you are just providing your services in India?
This is both India as well. So there are three. India as a market is very big, so all services are in India for now, 15 cities. But we are also providing our services abroad, Western Europe, South Asia, Americas. So that line of service is also there. And in fact, Mr. Prakash Verma and his wife are due to fly off on our European discovery trip. in a couple of days from now, and both are vision impaired. Prashant Verman is right. Prashant, of course, is slightly vision impaired. Yeah.
जी प्रशांत रंजन वर्मा भी नाम है. Thank you so much, Debolin sir. Now I want you to convey your message to the listeners.
Like I mentioned, I would urge all of you to not look back anymore. Dream big. Dream about traveling, whether in India or whether you wish to go abroad. Enable is here to take you out and make your travel dreams a reality. That's what I like to say. India is changing. India has changed with Prime Minister Modi also pushing the agenda for inclusiveness in society and making India accessible. Enable Travel is doing the same thing, and we're walking the same path. And we are the only kind of its service in the country on such a big scale. So do be part of us and come and travel with us. And I'll love it when that happens.
Sir, I have a last question. I want to know. Generally, we find that price of the packages are quite high. So we want to know, is there any special discount for the person with disability by Enable Travel?
So all our price points right now are very competitive. We also give the choice, the flexibility and the option to our customers in case they want to customize it based on their own requirement. And we make it a point to try and give the best price available, the best quote available. So even though we have prices listed, customization and flexibility is very much there.
Thank you so much, Debolin sir. It was lovely talking with you.
Lovely speaking to you. My pleasure, and so glad that the interview finally happened. And I wish all the listeners the very best, and keep listening to Radio Udaan.
बिल्कुल जी लिसनर्स, तो अनेबल ट्रैवल अपने आप में एक यूनिक प्रोजेक्ट है जो स्पेशली पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटी के लिए लॉन्च किया गया है. अनेबल ट्रैवल, डेबलिन सर जिसके हेड हैं, आप इनके ट्विटर को फॉलो करें, फेसबुक को लाइक करें और enabletravel.com पर जाके विजिट करें. और आप अगर घूमना चाहते हैं, हर कोई घूमना चाहता है, तो इससे बढ़िया आपके लिए प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं होगा. तो आज ही आप विजिट करें. बहरहाल हमारे साथ डेबलिन सर थे, अनेबल ट्रैवल के हेड, और उन्होंने आपको विस्तार पूर्वक जानकारी दी अनेबल ट्रैवल के बारे में.
Enable Travels presents Udaan Idol in association with Blind Ring, NIE PVD Dehradun and Mitra Jyoti. This event is organized by Radio Udaan.